Rope?
Alright, well, we've got more magisters
I'm looking down
out here.
Okay, I think I found everything. Maybe metal crate. Don't know why there was a tooth in there, but a tooth.
I found Gwydion.
Don't toy with me, sorcerer. You know where she is,
Yes.
and I know you know it, so talk.
Good news. I thought they'd strung him up already at first, but they haven't. He's hanging by his wrists and not his neck, so he's still alive, just probably incredibly uncomfortable.
I don't know where Hanag's gone. I tell you if I did, I swear on my father's grave.
Oh, he swears. Did you hear that, everyone? He swears. Why, that's almost as good as a pinky promise.
The White Magister swiftly pivots toward you and draws her blade.
Did you come for the show, lizard? Good timing. The interrogation scene is over, so we're almost at the climax.
Okay, so of these options, I don't really want her to carry on because it seems like she's about to execute him, yes. I could try attacking directly, but then assuming she doesn't just attack him as the fight starts, like he's just going to be in the middle of this combat not being able to do anything. I could try baiting her into thinking I know where Hannig is, but I don't entirely trust the game to not just immediately have them run off toward Hannig or something, so we're gonna try the wits persuasion. The interrogation is over on Dallas's orders.
She chuckles and pokes the inside of her cheek with her tongue.
The hammer herself sent you, did she? Well, you'll just have to report back to her with the truth. Why, this here sorcerer died in a Voidwoken attack. Alas, there was nothing we could do.
The sorcerer fidgets, and you notice a thin dagger resting in his palm. He slices away a bit of rope, then looks at you, eyebrows raised.
Okay, I'm gonna try stalling for time. You sure you're not asking the right questions?
The White Magister turns to the sorcerer and shouts loudly enough for the entire valley to hear.
Where's Hannog? Half-wit.
I'm telling you, I don't.
The Magister silences the prisoner, turns to you, and holds out her hands, as if to say, well, I tried my best. The hanging sorcerer winks at you, and another strand of rope falls away.
Okay, gonna just keep stalling for time. So can you tell me about this Hannig you're asking about?
Well, she...
Her eyes narrow.
What are you playing?
The White Magister spins on her heels, just as the hanging sorcerer breaks free of his bond.
A plot twist. I love it. Keeps things interesting.
Damn all of you!
Okay. So he's very much in the air school of magic.
Yeah. Okay, what's his armor?
Okay, it's probably not that high.
Not that high. Put armor on him, both types.
Okay.
Glorious blind.
Shell. Fortify.
And now take that Magister and teleport her on one of her friends. I'd say that one because the other guy has a smoke cloud around him and that could make things difficult.
I'm still choosing my target to teleport. Okay, there. Right there. Oh, and this is so going to hurt. Unless you have a better idea.
I do not.
Yeah, have a rock.
As you move oh so slowly. Unfortunately, I don't know that I'll be able to teleport him, but I can try. Yeah, target is
He's
invisible because of
invisible.
that smoke cloud. That's part of the reason you don't see me using overcast all that much. I'm not quite centered enough for that, so...
Well, now you are.
Now, this should not affect friendly targets. I just wasn't sure about neutral targets. And I'm going to put up Exquisite Firecraft because that'll mean they get hurt if they try to move up here. There are also Void Woken all around the perimeter.
Not that the Magicers have realized that.
I think that's actually where the guy with the sword's running.
Howling wolf, God.
Why do they always talk to you first?
I don't know, maybe you intimidate them.
Like, I'm pretty sure every single time, even when I've been closer.
Maybe they're like, oh no, he's gonna resurrect dragons and become God. We should not talk at him.
Whereas the other one is a mopey assassin that summons a wolf.
Yeah. Sometimes.
Okay, I'm not sure why you felt the need to break the water barrel, but...
Okay, this is my turn.
Well, Earth's not going to do very much against the oil voidlings, so I'd say hold on to that.
Anything I can do to help our friend, or should I?
He's doing okay at the moment, I think. You could summon totems and whatnot. That's usually helpful. I'd say go with fire, because I think that's what the battlefield's going to be covered in.
Okay.
One on that corner and one on the other.
Yep.
Oh, and put Celestial Body up. It should work similarly to Exquisite Firecraft, where enemies will just take damage when they move too close.
Do one of these attacks, or should I just use some buffs?
Put Clear-Minded on me. And then just hold the last point for now. I want you to hold the Encourage until I've had a chance to summon my totems.
Good job, Totem.
That one's just running around on fire, I guess. She still hasn't made it to the ladder.
Hopefully she never does.
I mean, I'm honestly tempted to just teleport her again, just to... But I'll save that for if something actually gets up here that really needs to be moved. Alright, I'm going to put a totem here, and I'm going to put a totem here, just to try to give them different sight lines than yours. But they should all still be close enough that your Encourage hits all of them. And since you were kind enough to cast Clear-Minded on me... There you go. Let's see, there is that one that's gotten up here, but it's honestly almost out already. Yeah, like these oil voidlings are not really striking me as being threatening enough to be worth teleporting them down. The problem is they're not really grouped up enough to make me want to use most of these. Well... Well, no, I want to save the ones I can cast on other people in case he gets in a bind, so I'll do this one. I can only cast that one on myself.
How you cripple him
yeah,
through a wall,
I'm honestly not sure how that worked, but it did, I guess. It took them out with its life.
Okay then.
That's a bigger oil voidling.
Courage?
Yeah. That'll hit everyone.
Everyone's encouraged.
Stratus Walkora? Because we can't give him wings. We can give ourselves wings, but we can't give him wings, so... That might help him. I think they're still mostly Earth Voidlings. Maybe chuck a fireball at that big group down there if you can see them. Path interrupted. You probably have to move to the far corner if you want to hit them. Like the corner you put your totem on. Can you do it in one? Try there. Aim. I don't know if you'll be able to hit all four, but you can try. Yeah, I think it'll only hit 3, but 3's good. Now, Earth won't work on them. Poison might.
Let's see if they're immune to poison.
Alright, you'll probably only hit 2 with that, but that's fine. Or hell, even if you just hit the big one.
Yeah, you're punching each other to try to heal.
To heal. Will she finally make it up here? And then she got hit by my exquisite firecraft. He took out my totem. Now that makes me angry. Let's see. I can't hit those things with earth, but I can hit you with earth. All 3, so I'm just gonna focus on 2. I'd rather be guaranteed to hit 2 than try to hit all 3 and then end up only hitting the big one. Let's see, what else even left? There's an oil one down there, an oil one there. The Magister Knight that's currently on fire. Another oil voidling there. Just a lot of fire. So much fire. Okay, there's a couple. The problem is I'm also just out of projectile attacks, so screw it. Let's give you Zenith. He'll just do some area damage. He's just trying, he can't move because if he moves, he's either going through fire or he's stepping onto oil, which would immediately become fire.
Our totems are immune to... Oh,
I mean, they can do earth damage if they hit them directly, but they have to get to the totem, so... Yep, that's how Celestial Body works. It's the same as the Firecraft skill I have. They have to move within its range. So if enemies are trying to get on top of you in melee, it works. And now we have fire ones.
They're going to be somewhat tricky to kill.
On account of...
Everything's already on fire.
Yes. And unfortunately, it's cursed fire that we can't easily put out.
I haven't the faintest idea what's going on. There's too many of them.
Well, we might want to try to get some water totems down in that one patch of water if totem skill comes off cooldown. He took out an oil one.
Okay.
Now, earthquake would work on the fire ones. And it would hit that big one.
Should I use earthquake then?
I'd say yeah. The water bouncing shield might be good here. It just depends on if you can actually get a path on anything. Path interrupted, path interrupted. Really, the only one I feel like you might have a chance on... Yeah, no, okay. Take out of that. You can't hit anything with it. If you moved, you could. And actually, those two big ones that were super close to each other... On the left... The left, Bill, that was down.
This left.
That left. See that little group over there? It doesn't even necessarily need to be a shield. If you can see them, you could hit them with a Winter Blast or something. Yeah, like that. And I'd hold global cooling until they get closer.
Let's hold that.
He's just decided that his fate is to burn. Okay, well, is that a fire? It's an oil one. Okay, so if I have any fire left, I can chuck it that way. Unfortunately, most of the stuff I've got left is all close range stuff. You could turn off your mic if you're gonna yawn. You realize that, right? Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing you did to those ones. And actually, I'm gonna grab that Magister because I'm not sure if we'll get experience if we don't inflict at least some damage on him. So...
Drop.
And I get the AP back anyway. And I'm gonna just... I don't really want to use Medusa Head yet, though, and it times down pretty fast. Oh, screw it. All my stuff's up close, so...
I'm actually surprised that there are still some of the oil ones around. Okay, I might need to help our friend. Hopefully that doesn't cost him AAP. Okay, someone else has just entered the fight.
There was another Magister over there, I guess. I don't mind. Yeah, do that.
Take some magic armor. Because, oh dear.
Because oh so much fire. You could still move to where you could do the shield bouncing thing, or you could just lightning warp down there with me. Although I think there's down to only one now.
Yeah.
So maybe just let me handle that. Is there anything else? You could jump down to that big one. There's a couple small ones there.
I think that's it.
Well, that and the Magister Axeman, but I'm going to guess that you can't see him from where you're currently at. Jump on the two small ones.
There.
Yeah, once you find a spot that you can land on. Top down. Yeah, the problem is there's like one of them's died there, and that's apparently keeping you from landing there correctly. Yeah, nope, that's just not gonna work. Okay, dazing bolt on those two then.
Much better.
If you could get the shield on them, do it. If not... Do you have rain memorized at this moment?
I don't think so.
Dang it. Could have been really useful here. It wouldn't necessarily put the fire out, but just creating a pool of water to summon water totems would have been good. I'll go ahead and hit that one.
He has no more mana.
Alright, just hold that last point. You need stuff to get closer. Ow. And that Magister's apparently neutral because he does not understand what has happened here. I guess he didn't see the conversation. So, I mean, don't go to any effort to save him, but he's not necessarily a priority target.
I don't know if I saw this much fire and stuff. I'd be running the opposite way.
Yeah, you're a sensible person. That's a Magister. And also, I have seen you stare at fire. Is there any surface around that isn't fire? Or just, you know, nothing, which would be physical damage, and not even, like, good physical damage. You actually want blood totems if you're going to go that route. Yeah, no, I think the only water surface left is all the way over there, and that's just not gonna work. Ah. Well, I guess I'm gonna do Petrifying Visage. I appreciate the totems are at least smart enough to know when their attacks would do more harm than good.
Yeah, they're grouping up.
Ow. Okay, maybe summon your water totems over there, and it might at least hit that one, although it may have already moved too far. guess were some more magisters hanging out over there that also did not witness how this started. I think he can handle the one that's up next to you. Well, wait, is there one next to you or is there two?
Bumpers are not actually being helpful.
Yeah, well, yeah, it won't work when you're using a skill like that that's meant to target the ground. Just drop out of that and then use the bumpers. Yeah, a bunch of them down there around me. Yeah, there are two up where you're at. Just do global cooling. Optic blast. Harsh current.
Glorious power.
And then hold on to the last point. If there'd been only one, I was going to tell you to just come down here, but... I don't think I can fortify my magic armor any further unless I wanted to use something that would give me a weakness to fire, which would be a very bad idea. I see ice.
Okay, that's good.
I'll yield. Nah.
Yes, Magisters, keep using ice and water arrows.
Also, it means they won't be using them on us. You know we're gonna fight them eventually, right?
Yep.
Gonna say Stratus Walk Aura again, because damage from surfaces would not be great for anybody right now, especially if he decided to just try to run somewhere. Bouncy Ice Shield. You need to not be aiming it at a corpse. It's kind of a weird skill that way. Dampening Wave might work if you can aim it away from him. Turbulent Wind shouldn't even do friendly fire. Blinding Radiance. I know this is going to explode, but I'm kind of hoping that its health is low enough that the poison damage will take it out before the explosion heals it. Or not. Could just miss. That's an option. Okay, what about that?
That was awesome. What a show of sauce. You'd give
Okay, we're both in conversations. Let me continue with mine. So the axeman approached me and said, "You can mosey around camp, but watch it. The docks are restricted. Even I'm not allowed down there."
Come back bleeding. Don't say I didn't warn you.
So they're hiding something at
The dogs.
the docks near here. The other 3 magisters did not even talk to me. They just went back to where they were. We'll deal with them in a bit. And you can continue on with what he's saying.
He pauses a moment, and the amazement fades from his face.
On your way here, did you see my family by chance? My aunt and uncle, my cousins.
You did, though. A multiplayer occasionally just glitches out.
I'm not going to refuse to answer. I'm just going to say I don't know because apparently I'm clueless. I didn't see the thing that was right in front of my face.
Yeah, if in single player, different party members are more likely to remember the things that happened in front of them, but in multiplayer, sometimes you get issues like this, and apparently we're being fined. I don't care. I'm attacking these magisters. Screw it.
Okay.
Continue on. Apparently you know nothing because you're clueless.
And I waited for the fire to burn out in case he runs off to check on his family.
That's fair.
William exhales slowly, evenly.
I have to go. They're in danger. If they're still alive.
The sorcerer waves good.
Yeah, and I'm going to say goodbye.
Turns on his wrist from where he'd been bound and hanged.
Okay. Unfortunately, I appear to be having a bit of a glitch at the moment where the magisters are not attacking and I'm just stuck in combat, unable to do anything. Do not teleport to me. I'm gonna save because there are multiple quick save slots. So if this ends up being unrecoverable, we can load something else. But I'm going to do a quick save, quick load and see if that kicks it into working. Because they started the fight and then they were going first and they would not move. They weren't doing anything and I couldn't do anything.
If it's...
There we go.
Okay, on my end it was just
It looked
weird.
like a freaking nuke was going off on your screen. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure what happened.
That was about.
Did our friend throw a flashbang in my face as he went to check on his family?
Okay, I don't know, but it seems to be working now. So go ahead and come over here and get in the fight. We're fighting magisters to the surprise of absolutely nobody. I don't know where the Axeman went.
Maybe he had the good sense to leave after warning you about the docks. Maybe he's just more sensible than these guys.
He's a magister, so I doubt it.
Well, the one here apparently was trying to ask you for a bribe.
Well, it's
big mistake.
You should not be showing your face around here again. So I guess they are somewhat cognizant of what we've been doing around here. And at the time, it's just like, okay, everything's on fire and they're void woken. I'm going to focus on those, which actually does make them slightly more sensible than most of the magisters we've dealt with.
But they should have the good sense to know they can only ask for a bribe when they're in the middle of town and we need the merchants
Traders
to not...
that happen to be right next to them. Why are you wiggling so much?
I got a weird chill up my spine.
Okay. We can use fire all we like in this case. And you can actually use all the fire you want because I'm fire immune at the moment.
I have physical armor, though.
Thank you.
They're not gonna like this, and you're immune, so...
Yeah, I'll take very little or no damage. It varies.
Boom!
I healed. Earthquake?
Yeah, they certainly didn't heal. They're done. I will make their tiny little outpost fall to the ground.
It would be kind of nice if Earthquake would wreck stuff like that, but I could definitely see why that would be an absolute pain to program.
I'll yield to none.
And you healed again.
You can even hit me with a laser. Aim a laser at my face. Why not? Over a little more. I think you missed the one guy. You aimed too much at me. Funny though it was, you're supposed to be hitting them, not just showing how much fire I can tank.
There you go. Have a buff.
Okay, well now I'm going to literally explode.
I don't know why these guys thought they could do anything after we killed all those Void Woken, but I'm going with Dom. Hey, you got some AP back.
Yeah, it means when it happens between turns like that, it just means I'll start as if I had banked 2 AP instead of spending all of my AP, which is nice.
And that guy just drank a potion. Shocking Touch isn't gonna do whatever. Oh, I didn't even realize there was somebody beside that guy. I just thought I hit him.
Poison Dart should also work. Impale might hit the one on the stairs and him. Height gets a bit weird in this game, how it affects attacks like this, but you can try. Up a little more. Like, okay, that's about as good as you can get, and I don't think it'll quite do. You'd need to move in. Yeah. But it might not even hit both anyway, so if you want to just hit that guy, that's fine too.
Okay, I'm going to try and make sure I don't hit you with it.
That should work. Just hold your last 2 AP and see if there's even anything left by the time we get to your turn again.
Again, if I saw a guy get hit by a fireball and heal from it, I would be running.
My strategy is to walk into combat, throw fire everywhere, and then explode.
And these magisters don't seem to get that they should just be running in terror instead of trying to pick fights.
It's gonna work because of how it doesn't arc like the other 2 skills did.
Take you.
So I think that fight's over.
Yep.